Thank you for downloading the free shot list template. My name is Kevin from the Filmmakers Blog, and I just wanted to make a quick video to clear up any confusion on how to actually retrieve your shot list and how to use the shot list itself. So let's go ahead and dive in. So first things first, after you throw your name and email in and confirm the download through your email, you will be sent to this link. Now when you open this up, you'll realize that you will not be able to edit the shot list, but that's why you're watching this video, so you can get your own copy. When you're looking at this file, the title, it says Go to Instructions tab located at the bottom of the page. So here is the Instructions tab, and let's click that. And the idea is that this is the master file. No one is able to edit this file. You are going to make a copy of this file for your own records, and then you can always come back and make another copy just in case something happens to your copy, you lose it, or anything. You can always get a fresh copy from this master file. So that's why no one's able to edit it. So let's go ahead and find out how to get you a copy. So first you're going to click File, then go down to Make a Copy. So a film I have on YouTube that if you want you can go check out is called A Christmas Miracle. So let's call this A Christmas Miracle Shot List. And then for the folder, you just click Folder and you tell Google where you would like to save it. Share it with the same people. No, you don't need to do that. Copy comments. You can if you want, but that's up to you. And then you click OK. So now you have your own version or your own copy of this shot list. Now let's go back to the main page. Let me just do a quick rundown on how you can use the shot list and everything you need to know. So first, let's start here. Over every single header, locations, shot scene, taken, description, and so on, if you hover your cursor over it, you have a little note from me giving you a brief definition of what it is and a short example. So shot scene, there we go, and you can see it as we move down. And you can go down and read it all just to reiterate what I'm kind of saying in this video. But let's start with location. In our A column, we have exterior, interior, exterior, outside, interior, inside. We have our location, actually we can type it out. Then we have day or night. So let's go ahead and do exterior, park, park, day. Shot and scene, OB shot 1, scene A. Taken, and this is just, when you're on set and you have this printed out or you're doing it on your iPad, you can keep track of which shots you've already taken and which shots you haven't taken. So we can click it in, taken. Description, let's just say Kevin plays catch at the park. All right, that's a quick description of the scene. And then S is for our frame size. Now we have all of these options. We have wide shot, full shot, medium close-up, extreme close-up. So I'm going to do wide shot. Move. Here is any camera movement that's a part of this shot. We have none, pan, tilt, pedestal, dolly, truck, track, crane, zoom, rack focus, and drone. For this one, I'm feeling, let's go dolly. And support gear. Now, based on what we do for the shot before, our support gear may be different here. So we have tripod, handheld, dolly, gimbal, jib, and drone. So as you can probably think, since I did move a dolly for the move column, I would probably pick dolly for the support. Anytime that I wouldn't pick the same thing is if, let's say for the move, I have tilt, and for the support, I put jib. Now, I could easily put tripod, since a tripod is able to tilt just as much as a jib is, but I don't really know what's going on in your production. And if the shot before this was already on a jib, then it might save you time just to keep the camera on the jib for this shot. Not necessarily that it needs the jib to be done, but there's also a timing aspect when you're planning out and scheduling your shots. You want to group like sets and like camera setups and like lighting setups together. But let's go back to dolly and dolly. Now for the lens, I have a 16, 24, 35, 50, 85, and 100 plus. So, all the basic lenses that you can run into. So let's do a 24. and time. Now we're getting into our production schedule side of things. Everything else is part of a shot list, but once we start adding a timestamp to it, we're getting to production schedule. So I'm going to say the time is going to be 9 a.m. and it's going to take us around, let's say, 15 minutes. So what does this mean? This means that we're going to start the shot at 9 a.m. Any preparations for the shot need to be done beforehand. So it's not, let's start thinking about the shot at 9. It's roll camera at 9. And then from there, it's going to take 15 minutes for us to get the entirety of this shot. So when we plan our next shot, would you write down 9:15? Well, you could if the next shot is very similar to our first shot, but more likely we would account for a 15-minute move or a 20-minute move to a new lighting setup. So let's say it'll take us 15 minutes to move to the next shot. I want to label the time for my next shot at 9:30. And that's kind of how we build this production schedule. So we know the first shot needs to be taken at 9, start roll camera, and the second shot needs to be rolling at 9:30. And we can just continue down the shot list and fill it all in and just plan out your entire film. Lastly, there's 2 more columns. We're almost done. There's a link column. This is where you can plug in any photos or link to any photos through Dropbox or Google Drive of either a similar shot that you'd like to replicate, a similar lighting setup you'd like to replicate, or if you have also downloaded my city lighting diagrams package, you can link specific lighting diagrams to this section to give your crew and your team an idea of what the possible lighting scenarios will be. Lastly, in the comments, these are general comments. They can be anything. They could be filling in the gaps that this shot list couldn't provide for you. If you're going to shoot with an obscure 40mm lens, you can type it down right here. What I like to use the comment section for is to label similar lighting setups. That way I can bunch all of my shots with the same lighting setup together to save time on set. Alright, that is the free shot list template. I hope that you got a better understanding on how you can get your own template as well as how to use it for your next film, and I hope that this really helps you to create a successful film that's on time and on budget. If you're excited to use this shot list or you find it useful, reply to this email. I'd love to get your feedback and any suggestions that could improve the shot list.